Today I want to talk about a story that's as raw as it is remarkable. A story that cuts through headlines and statistics to land right in the heart. It's about Edan Alexander, a young man, an American Israeli who, just a few days ago, walked out of captivity after more than a year held by Hamas in Gaza. If you've been following the news, you know Edan's name. He was only 19 when he was abducted from his base near the Gaza frontier during the October 7th attacks in 2023. Since then he's missed 2 birthdays, spent hundreds of days in the dark, and left his family in 2 countries waiting, worrying, and hoping. On May 12th, Edan was released. After negotiations that stretched across continents and through some impossible odds, the International Committee of the Red Cross escorted him out of Gaza. The moment he was in the safety of an Israeli military convoy, Edan called his mother. "You are strong, you are protected, you are home," she told him, her voice breaking but steady. I can't even imagine that relief, that flood of joy and disbelief all at once. His family, scattered between Tel Aviv and New Jersey, burst into celebration. There were tears, there was laughter, there was a sense that maybe hope is not such a fragile thing after all. But it's important to recognize, Edan's freedom didn't come out of nowhere. There was a temporary pause in the fighting to secure his release. Behind the scenes, American officials and Israeli leaders pushed, negotiated, and sometimes begged. The process was tense, fraught with politics and pain. Prime Minister Netanyahu called it a very moving moment. President Trump, who's hosted Edan's parents at the White House, said, "His parents are so happy, he's coming home, which is really great news." And yet, as powerful as Edan's story is, it comes with a heavy reminder. He was the last living American hostage believed to be held by Hamas. But there are still 57 hostages left in Gaza. 20 are thought to be alive. The rest, families just want their remains returned. Edan's supporters gathered in Tel Aviv, in New Jersey, and around the world. They cheered for his return, but many also held signs, faces streaked with tears, calling for the return of every hostage. The pain isn't over. Still, for today, Edan's release is a spark, a sign that, in the middle of war and heartbreak, humanity can break through. It's a moment that unites strangers, crosses political divides, and reminds us that every hostage has a name, a story, and a family waiting on the other side. As celebrations echo from Tel Aviv to Tenafly, as Edan hugs his family for the first time in over a year, I think all of us, news junkies, families, leaders, feel just a little more hopeful. The work isn't done, but today one family's prayers were answered. And in a world shadowed by conflict, that's a victory worth remembering.